Good morning, Year 5. Miss Fletcher here. Today we're doing some more maths and we are doing division. In particular, we're doing division mental strategies. The first strategy we're going to think about is using multiplication facts. So knowing our multiplication facts helps with division as they do the reverse of each other. They are inverse operations. As we can see here, if we know our multiplication table is 3 times 5 equals 15, the inverse means that if we're doing our division fact, 15 divided by 5, we know it equals 3. So let's have a go of some together. The first question here we've got is 56 divided by 7. Now if we don't know straight away what that might be, we can think about what a multiplication table has said, which is 7 times 8 equals 56. Therefore, 56 divided by 7 equals 8. Another one we've got here is 121 divided by 11. Again, we might not be able to do that division in our head, but we can think about our multiplication tables and we can know 11 times 11 is 121. Therefore, 121 divided by 11 equals 11. All right, final one. Here we go, 36 divided by 9. Thinking about our 9 times tables, we know that 9 times 4 equals 36. Therefore, 36 divided by 9 equals 4. They're the inverse of one another. The next strategy we're going to think about is the halving strategy. This is when the two numbers that we're dividing by one another seem too large to work with just in our heads. We can halve them until we get a division fact that we can recognize. To use this strategy, both numbers must be even for this to work. So, as you can see here in the example, we've got 126 divided by 14. I don't know about you, but I cannot do that in my head. So what we're going to do is we're going to halve 126, which gives us 63. If we took 6 and we got half of that, that would be 3. And if we took the 12 and got half, that would be 6. So now we've got 63 divided by. Okay, and now half of 14 is 7. So 63 divided by 7 equals 9. Let's have a go of some more together. Let's start off with 112 divided by 14. If we halved 112, we would get 56. If you have a look here, we could halve the 12, we got 6, and we could halve the 100 and we know we get 50. Then we've got 14. Half of 14 again is 7. And 56 divided by 7 equals 8. All right, the next question, 96 divided by 12. Again, we can use halving because these are both even numbers. So having a look here, we're going to halve. Let's halve the 90 first, which would give us 45, and halve the 6s, that would give us 3. So we know that we've got 45 plus 3, which is 48. And the 12 here, half of 12 is 6. So we can divide 48 by 6, giving us 8. Sometimes we can keep halving until we reach an easy division fact. So for example here, we've got 144 divided by 36. Now, if we halved these numbers, we get 72 divided by 18. That's still quite a big number that I can't divide by 18. So let's have a go again to halve it once more. We've halved 72, we've got 36, and we've halved 18, we've got 9. And 36 divided by 9 equals 4. The final strategy we're going to talk about for a mental strategy is the split strategy. Division problems can become easier if you split the numbers to be divided into recognizable facts. So, for example, let's have a start here. 144 divided by 9. Can we divide 144 into 2 multiples of 9? Okay, so the easiest one we could divide it into is a multiple of 9 times 10, which gives us 90, and the leftover is 54. And we actually know that 54 is divisible by 9 because we know our 9 times tables. So that's how we can use those two ones. We can divide it into 54 and 90. These are both easily divided by 9, and then we add the two answers together. So divide 90 by 9 and we get 10. Divide 54 by 9 and we get 6. 10 plus 6 equals 16. I really like this strategy. I think that it helps to break down the number into smaller bits. So let's have a go of some together. If we have 112 divided by 8, and we think again how we could split this up into multiples of 8. So the first multiple we're going to try again is 80, because we know that 8 times 10, that's quite simple, gives us 80. And the leftover from 112 would be 32. Again, knowing our 8 times tables, we know that 8, 16, 24, 32. We would get 4 times 8 is 32. Both of them are multiples of 8. Therefore, if we divide those by 8, we've got 80 divided by 8, we get 10. 32 divided by 8, we get 4. 10 plus 4 equals 14. Therefore, 112 divided by 8 equals 14. Okay, let's have another go. 85 divided by 5. Let's use this same strategy again. We know that we could get 50 over here and 35 left over. 50 plus 35 both equal 85. We know that they're both divisible by 5 because their units column has either a 0 or a 5 in it. Now, if we were to divide 50 by 5, we would get 10. If we were to divide 35 by 5, we would get 7. Therefore, 85 divided by 5 equals 17. What a great strategy. Okay guys, I'm going to leave you to do your worksheets and have a go of using these mental strategies.